One thing the retired wrestler I met yesterday taught me was what the pressure of a match day can do to you. You can win all you like in practice, but once you step onto that tournament ring, everything changes, he said. Some people like me just freeze up and can't generate anywhere near enough power at the tachi-ai. And that tachi-ai is 80% of the match. These words have oft been applied to surprise March 2020 frontrunner Aoiyama, who bullies opponents in practice but falls at their feet on a match day. Now that Osaka meet has become like a training session, he's looked most at home, coming into day 13, leading everybody else in the top division for the first time in his career. But with talk of the title ringing ever louder in his ears, suddenly the mood changes and everything feels as unnerving as a regular tournament again. "Whatever you do, don't pull," said Kitanafuji into his NHK microphone. He was referencing the type of sumo upon which Aoiyama has increasingly relied since his creaking knees stopped propelling him forward. And to the last, Aoiyama insisted he did not plan to pull today. But pull he did against title rival Takanosho, and promptly got torpedoed. "I told him not to do that," Kitanafuji moaned. Cometh the big moment, and his bad habits suddenly emerge. "I did it instinctively," protested Aoiyama in the corridor interview, mood bluer than his belt. "The tachi-ai timing was off and I just reached for his head, but that was not my strategy." Nevertheless, Takanosho had prepared himself for a slapdown attempt, telling himself to tear into him and stay on your feet, stay on your feet. Asked about how his 10th win changes his title chances, he replied, "If I think about that, I'll freeze up, so I'll do my best each day while not thinking about it." Mitake Umi seized his chance to bound back into the title race with an efficient dispatch of Takara Fuji. The balding veteran did well to hold off his younger foe's iron left for several seconds, but wrongly thought he had time to reset himself by stepping back. He didn't. Mitake Umi covered the ground with a swift stride forward and pushed him out. He's now level with Takanosho. Kakuryu was the next man tasked with pursuing Aoiyama. That he successfully did with a force-out of woeful Ozeki Takakeisho, whose performance yet again underlined why sumo chiefs are desperate to elevate Asanoyama. Kakuryu smirked in the face of Takakeisho's underpowered slaps, returned fire with contemptuous swipes of his own, then nailed the inside right. Kakuryu thus moves to joint leader with 11 wins, Takakeisho to a single defeat away from a losing score and his second Kadoban in just 5 Ozeki tournaments. Fittingly, the final match was also crucial to the title race, Hakuho versus Asanoyama. The commentators were expecting an epic, possibly symbolizing the changing of the guard they have so long demanded. However, they were left audibly deflated as the Yokozuna got the right rapidly and firmly inside, raised Asanoyama's left to head height, and transferred his own left to the belt. From Asanoyama's point of view, it was worryingly one-sided. "I never imagined he'd go for a double inside grip," said the Ozeki contender, who is used to defending against Hakuho's outside left. "My sumo was bad today." Tomorrow's fixtures thus become a task of whittling down the title contenders, with sumo chiefs hoping that Hakuho and Kakuryu are the only 2 left standing come their showpiece encounter to round off the tournament on Sunday. Mitake Umi goes against Takanosho, with even the winner not guaranteed a title chance if both Yokozuna win. They will, as ever, contest the final 2 matches, both of which are against fellow title contenders, Hakuho versus Aoiyama, and Kakuryu versus Asanoyama. Lower down the sumo ladder, though surely not for much longer, Kotoshoho maintained his lead at the top of Division 2 with a rare inside left victory against Chio Tori. If he can fight inside left as well as inside right, he's really going places. Next stop, in fact, Division 1. He already has enough wins to get there. Better still, Hakuyo-san's loss to imminent top-division returnee Terunofuji means Kotoshoho's only realistic challenger is his own stablemate Koto Eko, who he was serving as an attendant this time last year. How times change. In Division 4, a title playoff between a man and his former attendant has already materialized after Ura and Nankai-riki both won today. Nankai-riki is Ura's senior in terms of age and length of service, but actually worked as Ura's attendant 3 years ago. January marked Ura's first title playoff success as a professional on his 4th attempt. He has since resumed training with salaried stablemates in a bid to fast-track his return to prominence. Shimano Umi today credited him for helping with his preparations for nimble Ishiura. See you tomorrow!